And we are off to the races. Good morning, my fellow Panicans. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, nothing like winter
Happy.
beer. At least it comes out the same colors it goes in.
Yeah.
I don't know about the St. Patty's Day. I've never been a big St. Patty's Day on it guy though. Anyways, honestly, my
It's an
brother's always
excuse
gonna
to
go
drink,
out.
brother. It's an excuse to drink.
Well, it's a
I know.
party. It's a celebration. They started in. The guy was born in England. He was born in during Roman times in England, and he a priest. And then he went to Ireland to spread the gospel, and he used the clover leaf for explaining the trilogy of their religion. So of Christianity. So it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, right?
Yeah.
So and
I'm
he
in the
spread
middle of
that.
watching this 8-part series on the founder of Guinness lager beer.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You know, he was like the most well-known uh, beer, or I guess you'd call it beer. They call it something else. I can't remember what they called it, but in the entire world, what his family was worth because of him back in the 1860s was considered to be like, like 4 point something billion in personal wealth for making alcohol.
Wow.
Wow. So he's supposed to be spreading the gospel, and now we drink in his memory.
Well, the Irish had a famine. They had the potato blight, and that happens. Cuba
Mhm.
went through a tobacco blight. They don't really make this tobacco like they used to because of the blight. And so most of our tobacco we get from cigars and stuff is out of Tegucigalpa, South America, but using Cuban tobacco beans, but seeds and stuff. But they spread throughout the world because they had to leave Ireland. So as they came to the United States and they went into Europe, other parts of Europe, they took their Irish with them. So their Irish heritage with them, and that's kind of
The
what they
problem with the
celebrate.
Irish is
What's the
they
problem with the Irish, James?
they blamed everybody who had money. Even though they had a famine,
Yes.
right? They blamed it on the rich.
They were poor, man. They were
Yeah,
they were poor. You know.
most
St.
were poor.
Patrick,
But the thing is,
385
it's
AD.
like anybody who had something, it was like the battle of the haves and have-nots.
Right.
So crazy. Crazy. Okay, well, what do we got for some good news today? I didn't put much in for the National Day because St. Patrick's Day needs to trounce it. So St. Patrick's Day all day. You think
Get your
John's gonna
corned
remember?
beef. Get your
Yeah,
corned
it's,
beef and cabbage. Oh,
I
cabbage.
know.
Ugh, get your corned beef, cabbage, some
Oh
bacon,
my gosh, it is National
drink
Corned
some
Beef and
beer.
Cabbage Day today too, which is
Yeah.
hilarious. Like the irony of these coinciding together. Which one came? Well, obviously St. Patrick's Day came first, right?
Right.
Well, the discussion over beer came first.
We
We
need
got
to
to make
name
sure that
this.
it's to be legal to do, man.
And if you think you're just going to pop a corned beef, you're going to make corned beef today. Yeah, good luck, because that's like a whole chemical process. That's like making a red velvet cake. I mean, it's a chemical changing of a beef brisket, right? So just buy one already
I don't
pre-soaked
recall
and
ever making corned
marinated
beef.
corned beef and cabbage and some potatoes.
We're not being wild enough for St. Patty's Day. Come on, man.
It's because
Perk
we're
the
old.
fuck up. Perk the fuck up.
Oh,
Got to
here we
wear
go.
green.
Here we
You know,
go.
hey, back in the 70s,
He, he
give
was
me the chicks that used to show me their green underwear. Yeah, I got wearing green. Let me show you. You know, yeah, green.
Oh, you're wearing green today. I didn't think about that.
That's right.
James, you should
I'm
sprinkle some
I'm
of that
not
color
because
on your fire.
I'm not wearing green because I want to be pinched.
Right. So yeah, it's been a
All
long time
right.
since I thought about St. Patty's Day. You pinch someone if they're not wearing green, right?
You
Oh,
get
I
a
have a
you
green
get
hat.
a you get a free
Exactly.
trip to HR on that these days. Let me tell you, it's straight to HR, man.
Back in the day, they didn't have HR because we wasn't a bunch of pussies.
If I
We knew how to be real womanizer men in the workforce because
Yeah,
women
this
wasn't in the workforce back then.
Cheeto Zard auction results in a Guinness World Record $87,840 for this Cheeto that looks like Charizard Pokemon. You've got to be kidding
you
me.
got to be kidding me, man. I'm telling you.
$87,000. Like who? How much
You know, I'm a
money do
little
you
upset.
have?
I'm a little upset because we lost our local Frito-Lay manufacturing plant in Orlando. That's
Somebody in
500
Silicon
jobs.
Valley bought that.
Wow.
Yeah, 500
You know
jobs we
that
just
Why?
somebody
lost
took
for Cheetos, and they
that.
made Cheetos at the Frito-Lay factory. It is so cool how they
Why'd
make
you lose them?
Cheetos. They've
Why'd you
closed
lose it?
them. They closed them.
Because they're just like moving them to Ohio or something.
Yeah, Georgia. They have a plant in Georgia that's taken over, but
Wow.
hey, California lost their their Frito-Lay factory too.
Yeah,
So they've been closing them down different states. But they make Cheetos there. So I actually got to take a tour of the plant one day, and I actually
Wow.
saw how they make Cheetos. It's really cool. And I kept
you-
looking for the Lazy Boy in the beer concession. And then he's like, "What are you looking for?" I'm like, "I want to sit with my Lazy Boy next to this vat of fresh Cheetos and eat them because they're the best. It's the best. The
you know what's
best."
funny about Skillet, Tyler? Is
What?
you do a layup of a joke and he's still all serious about the story.
So tell me about
Well,
this $89,000
I'm one, like
Cheeto.
I'm just wondering.
Was it a person who paid it who was starving to death on an island?
A person who what? This is from the factory, baby.
I'd like to
Th-
hit
w-
Megan
no,
Kelly below the
was
belt
it
there.
was this a survivor on a deserted island, and this was the last Cheeto that he bought? I mean, why is it $87,000?
some
I
geeky ass boy or
people
man child in
people are
Silicon
so
Valley
obsessed
bought
with
it at
this. Well, dude,
because
speaking of
they giggled
Pokemon, people
amongst
are
each other. Look, I'm a billionaire now because I'm a tech guy in Silicon Valley. This is only going to cost me $87,840. What a deal!
Because
yeah,
it's a Cheeto.
3-inch
And
long
then,
Cheeto affixed to a custom Cheetos-art Pokemon card and encased in a transparent box. Golden specializes in rare, one-of-the-kind collectibles, and the Cheetos-art is exactly that. Dude, could you imagine if someone else pops out and they're like, "By the way, I have one too."
Oh,
And they just like pop it out everywhere. That'd be
oh
hilarious.
my God.
then they
I mean,
like
people.
It's like not even.
No wonder we're a failing society now. If you pay $89,000 for that, I mean,
Oh
are
why
we
wow.
a
can't you
failing
feed the
society if you
homeless?
can afford to pay that much for a Cheeto? Well, that's being unselfless. That's not what America's all about.
No,
Oh, I think I got a video. Here we
of a
are.
Cheeto.
Oh god.
Okay, this
Of
we are
this.
really going leaps and bounds for humanity today. Let me tell you. Wow, wow.
Humanity can kiss my ass.
Is it?
Oh,
Thank you. Oh my gosh. This is it, the one and only Cheetos Zord! Yes! This is a 3-inch long, flaming hot Cheeto in the shape of a Pokemon Charizard, better known as the Cheeto Zord. This Cheeto was initially discovered sometime between the years of 2018 and 2022. It's perfect. The wings, the feet, the tail, the
yeah.
arms.
You know, he
the
probably
mini
has
arms,
made
the
money.
I had
at some
nothing better to do
point.
during COVID, is what he's saying.
Good God.
Look, you got a brother carrying it for him.
Wow. From a snack to $87,840.
That brother's saying the whole
I
time
mean,
he's carrying this. Look at this white cracker idiot.
Oh my God.
what is
I
happening?
can't feed
in this
my
world?
kids. I can't feed my 8 kids, but yet this guy can pay $87,000 for a Cheeto. Fucking white cracker bastard.
Okay, all letters go to Empty Pockets out of Springfield, Ohio.
Bring it on, bitches.
Good morning,
Well,
Beach
there
Boy.
you go.
You can
I
find
didn't
my
pay-
address. I have been doxxed, so just
I'm
look it up.
sure you have.
I have been.
Okay, so the Cheeto worth $87,000 by this guy. Good luck selling it. You got to find. See,
So-
these people who collect things, right? The sweat from Jordan, from Michael Jordan. You know, the jock strap from Tom Selleck. Whatever. I mean,
Well,
whatever
Erica
the frick you're
Carmen,
collecting.
Carmen got sweat from Michael Jordan firsthand with her tongue.
Yeah, whatever you're collecting. The key is these crazy people have to find other crazy people to exchange their craziness and then buy their stuff back and forth. That's the whole game. That's the whole game. It's like they attract crazy people to their little events. You know,
It was originally purchased for $350 on
that
eBay.
seems excessive.
That seems excessive in itself, and then they're like, I think I'm gonna one
And
up
just
you.
think of the guys making it cornmeal. It's a cornmeal that they drop onto a hot stone, right? A hot flat stone, looks like a big piece of tile, and it puffs the cornmeal, okay, that drips out of this tube, and it drips
Right.
onto this flat hot stone, and then it drops into a vat, and then they pour cheese into it. They melt cheese into this vat, and it goes through an auger, and in the end, all the Cheetos drop into another vat and get bagged and shipped, right? Bagged, boxed, and shipped.
So you think the employees are in there trying to make Cheeto?
Oh, they're probably
Charizard?
trying to make a car, a Chevy, a Model T. You know, they're doing anything they possibly can. They're in there making a Panican Rehab logo right now out of a Cheeto for us. You know, to see
So instead of
we'll pay
Chevrolet, it's
$350
Cheeto-Lay.
for it.
By the
I'm
way,
driving
on
around my
Facebook,
Cheeto-Lay.
Beach Boy
Cheeto-Lay.
emailed me. Good morning, Beach Boy. I see you in there. He emailed me on Facebook because I got to get his address and do all this to send him this Brian Kemp, and it won't let
Given
me.
choice between Brian Kemp and the
It won't
Flintstone.
let me click email back. It's like not allowed to do it.
Yeah,
They
they don't want
recognize
you to
you as
be freaky.
spam.
So it just won't let me do it. It
So-
says I'm not allowed to.
You need to show everybody my artwork and see if they agree that
See, it
that's
says
what
this person is unavailable on Messenger.
Oh, maybe he does. Maybe he
you got
needs
to be.
open
You got
up his
to friend request. You got to have approve you for a friend request.
Yeah, so it
He's
won't-
having second thoughts.
He
Is
wrote
it really
me.
worth it?
Is
Bro,
it
he can write
really
you.
worth- Is it really
but that's
worth it
not
for
the
this
point.
stupid Brian Kemp?
You know, our audience doesn't even know that we're a bunch of AI bots. We're
Right.
not.
So Beach Boy, the
For
easiest
yourself,
way,
a bot can't look
if
this
you're watching
good
right
this
now,
early in the morning.
panicanrehab@gmail.com. Panicanrehab@gmail.com. That one will get through. Facebook
So-
is not letting me.
So America built the USS Nevada, a battleship that survived Pearl Harbor, D-Day, and the atomic bomb. Pretty good.
Dude,
So it's built just as good as Terror is.
this ship went through a lot. When I was reading about this, I'm like, holy crap, this ship has went through a lot, dude.
Oh, we had to read to prepare for this show? Son of a bitch.
Oh,
Yep.
here you go again. James,
There you go.
James, you are
20. You are in the lead to sing, baby.
yeah, I mean I could cuss every other word at this point and James would still be in the lead. by the
It'll
end of
be
the
in the
week.
lead. The Nevada.
The USS Nevada. That's a beautiful ship.
Now, you know, I don't know much about naval, but I do know this. They're completely sealed. When our new ships can go through a nuclear blast and the fallout because they seal it. I mean, because we've been competing against chemical warfare forever. So our
Yeah.
ships have a system where it seals up and you can actually survive a chemical warfare, you know, nuclear blast if you're kind of away from the fallout. I mean,
Found 65 miles southwest of Pearl Harbor. So its brothers and sisters went down in Pearl Harbor, but this thing was a part of D-Day, Japan, battles across the Pacific. I mean, this boat, like, I was kind of surprised when I saw how did it finally sink, you know? But it finally sank from I think a torpedo. Oh no, a kamikaze, a Japanese kamikaze plane
yeah.
is where what first was started. It's
I mean, it just had big ass guns. They had these 16-inch guns on there, and the way that you have to load those things up, they can shoot a projectile over the horizon. So when you're in your boat and you're looking out over the horizon,
Projectile.
the horizon is 20 miles. That's how far you can see, 20 miles. This thing shoots a projectile over the curvature of the earth. So it's going past the 20
insane.
miles. It's insane.
insane. 3 miles beneath the surface of the ocean now. 15,400 feet is where they found this thing. That's so insane. Look at this, still white.
Oh, yeah.
Just,
Well, anything
it's-
that lasts is still white.
Well, they coated it. They coat these ships with anti-rust chemicals. You know,
Yeah.
they paint them and keep the rust off of them. You know,
It's I don't know why. Just the bottom of the ocean has always been so fascinating to me. Diving in general, the history. I mean, it's just so crazy to think that, like, just right now. I know it's so stupid. Just right now, while we're talking, the the ocean's just sloshing around this thing, 15,000
well, once
feet
they
below the
figure
sea.
out how to get energy from that movement, then that's who's the next Elon Musk. I mean, whoever can harness the movement of the ocean for energy purposes,
Right. Well, this is when it
they're
was
the big
actually
winner.
firing its weapons. That's the
Oh yeah,
USS Nevada.
oh yeah. You know, got to be the worst job in the world being down in the belly of that
Oh
thing,
gosh.
bringing up the powder. How many pieces of powder that you put in there, the metal, the steel that you stick in
That
there,
was
and then
that was Utah Beach
Yeah, you
when it
seen
was firing.
how they loaded those, right?
Wow.
oh
They were
yeah,
like big
just
like
barrels of
potato
powder.
sack type, yeah, barrels of powder that they pushed in there,
Mhm.
and however many they put in there, depending on how far it got shot.
How far the steel is about amount of a Volkswagen, about the steel that goes into a Volkswagen. That's what's coming at you.
Okay, I read that wrong last night. I gotta verify this one more time.
Are you fake
Purposely,
newsing us? Are you?
yeah, no,
Are you?
purposefully decommissioned. I thought it was hit by a kamikaze though.
It could have been and still survived.
Right.
There was one big
It was
battleship that
purposefully
ran
decommissioned
aground.
and sunk by U.S. torpedoes in 1948.
Hmm.
Yeah, and see,
What were
instead
you
of
saying, Skillet?
using it for coral reefs, they just took them way out and then got
Which
rid
which
of
was the big battleship that ran aground because the captain was drunk in New Jersey or something? He was bringing in one big ass battleship and he grounded it during the Korean War. And they're like, "Hey, dude, that's our battleship. You just grounded it in the channel." He got in a little trouble for that.
The
Guy
Koreans did it, damn it.
He was a little inebriated on the 151. I gotta settle my nerves. Settle my nerves. Okay,
Rising
what's this
from
next?
its watery
Somebody
grave after
spiked
being
my
sunk at
sucky.
Pearl Harbor, survived torpedoes, bombshells, 2 atomic blasts, and kamikazes. Man, yeah, I'm gonna have to call my wife and tell her I was wrong when we were reading that last night.
Hmm.
Where did I see kamikazes? Maybe I was looking it up when I was looking at separate sites because I wanted to verify it because not like I didn't believe the ship went down as 15,000 feet now, but because their cameras on this ship, their timing on their photography is wrong. So it says 2020 on all the photos, and the story just popped. So I had to go look around, and it did just get found on like March 6th, 7th, or 8th, or whatever of this year. So you remember how your cameras, you take pictures and they all say like the wrong date on them? That's one of them.
Mm.
But anyways, yeah, no, those guys are much tougher than me that were running those guns there on deck.
Oh
Much
yeah.
tougher than I'll ever be.
They used to have fights in bars. You'd have crew members from different ships, and they would say, "Yeah, your ship sucks." And man, the fight was on in a bar. Man, they would be like very defensive of.
My grandpa was on the ship in World War II in the Navy.
Yeah, very
USS
defensive
Goshen.
of their ship. Yeah.
The USS
Okay.
Goshen.
So what you're saying? Okay, we got people that if the Spanish is spreading, is that what you're saying? It's if you speak Spanish and if you got to get along to go along, you better learn Spanish, right? Hey James, how's that Creo coming along there in Springfield? Huh? How about that Creo?
Esplanade. Acado Taco Bell.
James, say I like Taco Bell in Spanish.
I don't know. Acado Taco Bell. Well, I know.
I know Casavesa. How do you say beer in Spanish?
I can count to 10 in Korean.
Cerveza. I know how to say cerveza and gran caro. Gran caro.
I know how to say go back to your own fucking country.
Not un
Oh, here we go.
Gran caro.
He said the F word.
Who?
James.
Oh, you rat. 5.
That's not bad.
I mean, this for you guys so you don't have to do it on
The
Friday.
number's going to roll over, dude.
I do this so you don't have to do it.
Uh-huh. Okay. So while
I'm
this
taking one
restaurant,
for the team.
the Casa Bonita.
I want to be on a new team, but I'm taking one for the team.
You could say it's either a fish restaurant or a potato because a bonita is both. It's
Fish
a
restaurant
type
or a
of
whorehouse.
it's a
They
type
both smell
of
the same.
it's a type of potato in South America.
Nobody's
Oh wow, but bonita also
Nobody's listening.
bonita means
Whatever.
pretty.
Oh, is
So
I don't
it
even know why
yeah,
I
so
bring
it's
my,
pretty
I don't even know why I
potato?
bring my wisdom to
pretty
this show.
house.
Pretty house.
Pretty house. Casa
All this,
bonita.
all this wisdom I bring and nobody even listens.
Casa Bonita.
All this wisdom I'm bringing.
While this restaurant was being renovated, workers learned Spanish to support Hispanic cooks. Up to 40% of the employees of the restaurant industry are undocumented workers, according to Civil Eats. Well, no kidding. Hey, listen, I had
Yeah, it
my
just
second
is.
job. I had a job that paid nothing, and then so my second job at night, I worked in a restaurant. Everybody works in a restaurant as a second job. I mean, that's we all do that.
I've never
I
worked
did
in a
that.
restaurant in a day of my life.
Oh, I shucked
Dude.
oysters. I shucked oysters, man, every
Oh,
night.
I did a man job at 15. I went and worked in a junkyard.
You know
Oh,
what? Actually,
there you
this reminds me. Guys, guess where this is at?
In
actually,
Tampa,
Skillet's
No.
backyard.
Clearwater,
Denver. Well, actually, I think it's in Boulder or Colorado Springs, but Denver.
Denver.
Area.
Nice.
Yeah. I wonder, should we throw Denver on the
Almost
list?
heaven, West Virginia.
No, five's
Blue
good.
Ridge
Five's solid.
Mountain.
Because
You know what,
five is solid for like destruction of Democrat cities. We probably shouldn't add Denver. We're gonna have to, because then we can do one later too for throw Denver on the list.
Well, Denver's already crashed. I mean, they
well, LA too.
they have a political prisoner. I think any state that has
Right.
a political prisoner is already doomed.
Well,
I mean,
Colorado is the only state that has compelled speech as the breaking the law if you don't do
There-
it.
yeah, there you go.
They try to follow Canada's example. Problem is, Canada made it a fine. Colorado made it jail time.
Jail time, baby. So these
Yeah,
guys
we
had
can't
to
even-
learn Spanish just to get their line cooks. So they were like, "Hey, I need 2 tacos and a
Yeah.
burrito." You know,
Eh?
no sauce
And
on the
they're
taco.
admitting it.
No
I mean,
sauce
it's just
on the taco.
it's just literally right in your freaking face, right here. Donald Trump, look at me. Casa Bonita, 40% of our workforce is undocumented. I mean, you can't even make this stuff up, and they know that freaking Trump won't even go do anything about it. He ain't gonna go in there and take.
And you know what ICE is saying? See at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See at 6 a.m. where?
They're taking Casa Bonita orders right now in the ICE office.
Yeah, they're like, this is some good food. You guys sure want to do this? I mean, look at our
What
own
Trump's saying is,
FBI or our own DHS. It doesn't matter who it is. There's people that are their internal plants, right? So you know the ICE agents that live in Denver or from Denver, you ain't doing shite to that community, dude. You are
You know
not
why?
gonna
They're
go in
like,
there.
well, I don't want my tacos to go up in price.
You are not going in there. You're not doing it.
They're not
you're
going
not
to because
gonna-
they don't want their tacos
you know,
to go up in price. They have to pay
This
Americans
is what makes
all
me
the
mad.
American wages. Oh my God.
That's what makes me mad. Okay, so in Florida, you kind of see an influx. Like we had a lot of Russians 15 years ago. We had a lot of Russians in Florida, and they were working in all the restaurants. And lo and behold, they were those E2, B2, 1,
Yeah.
C3,
R2D2.
yeah,
H1B
RDD. Let's just call it
visas,
RDD2.
H1B visas. Get it right.
Yeah, and then you find out all about that. Where they hired all these Russians, the girls and stuff, to work in the restaurants, and basically they paid for their housing, their food, and they had to work for free. And they worked, 6 days a week. On that 7th day, they could work for themselves, and they got to keep that money. And believe me, it was crazy.
I employed a
Now-
Russian one time, and she just kept putting her freaking spiked heels in my nuts.
Okay, that's
I didn't tip
a
her.
good morning story there.
It's supposed to be a good morning story. It's St. Patty's Day.
It's St.
Come on,
Patty's
man.
Day.
It's
Don't stick
a
your
alcohol
heels in.
fueled story. You look, that's what it ought to be. Every stupid alcohol story you've ever been through in your life, it should be at least said on St. Patty's Day.
Of course.
Yeah, that would
But-
be terrible.
But here's
I got
what
a bunch-
happens.
I got a bunch of them if you ever want to hear them, but no.
What
It's
happens?
like a
I mean,
morning
so
show.
so now we have a bunch of Mexican workers in South Florida and the Keys, and you go into a
That's because Floridians are lazy, so they got to bring in all these outside workers.
Yeah, so you go into, well, and it's also it's also touristry, right? Tourists and stuff. So you bring in all these Mexicans to work in a community, and you go into a restaurant, and they don't hire any white people. They're just Mexicans. Every single person in that building
Told you they're smart.
is a Mexican. That's illegal. It's illegal. You can't do that.
White people don't want them jobs. Stop it.
I'm telling you, James, there were plenty of white people that wouldn't apply for those jobs.
Then quit saying it's tourism here. That's why they bring them all in here. So what you, in one hand, you either Floridians are hard workers, or on the other hand, they're fucking lazy young Floridians, and they got to bring in outside sources. Which one is it? It's got to be one or the other. It can't be both.
That's a bullseye. 50 points.
I'll give you a bullseye, baby.
50 points.
Hey, guys, Casa Bonita in Denver, it is Denver, by the way, faced that hurdle head on in 2022. 29 Casa Bonita staff, so it's not a tiny place, received language certifications while the restaurant was undergoing renovations after being purchased by
I don't know.
South Park creators, Trey Parker, Matt Stone. They're from Denver, or they're from Colorado. You know those libtards, they don't care. Come and take them.
Well, Aurora is just north of north of Denver. Yeah, Aurora. And I'm telling you, those that group that took over those apartment buildings, man, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, Trump lied. Trump said Colorado was being taken over by Somalians and MS-13 and Venezuelans, but no, it was only like 5 apartment buildings. So Trump lied. It wasn't the whole state. It was just 5 apartment buildings.
So is Tina Peters actually innocent, or so it's like you were saying about Florida?
With the last name Peters, right? There's no way she's innocent.
Tina Peters, she's either innocent or she's guilty. Like we're either missing something or Trump is a total pussy.
Well, he pardoned her, but they.
So the president. This is where I go back to this. Remember when Anthony called yesterday? By the way, he's axed for like over a month right now.
Yeah, I bet. I'm sure
he's not allowed
to
come back right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Anyway, after yesterday, but
what did he
say? He just needs a month off.
He needs a month off.
Yeah. Oh, you can't say what he said?
Well, I don't know what pioneers might be listening.
I don't want to be a month off. Yeah, I don't want to be a month off.
I don't care who's listening. I'm going to tell you the way it is. I don't give a shit who's listening.
What was I going to say?
CIA, John Frederick.
I guarantee it. Hey, James, I guarantee you the CIA is not listening to our podcast right now. I guarantee it.
Well, see, that's what I bring to the table, Skillet. There is a possibility of that with me. Because there was that time back in the 80s, I got away with it.
No, Tina Peters, basically, there's a law in Colorado that says that you have to keep your records. And so you have to keep your records after election for so many years. So she was saving the records of the election in whatever community she was in Colorado.
Kind of like when Mono Lewinsky saved the blue dress.
I'm trying to explain what happened to Tina Peters. She's charged.
She's torn the shit out of me, but go ahead.
Okay, she was charged with keeping the records. Okay, so she's an older person like me, doesn't know how to do it herself, doesn't know how to like download and save, okay, and put it on a hard drive, okay, which would be legal for her. So she went to the county and said, "I need an IT person to back up these election records and off the machines because I have to preserve the record." They said, "No, we're not doing it. We're not giving you anybody. Sorry, tough crap." Well, there's the attorney, the Secretary of State Griswold. She says we're doing an update on all the machines. Unfortunately, it's going to wipe out the memory of the machines. So, but we're already started throughout the state. They hadn't come to her county yet, Tina Peters County. And she's an elected official. She's the elected election manager of the.
I can't get past Peters and hard drive.
Okay, There you go. Way to go, James. That's all your fault.
Oh, here you
James.
go.
You're
Blame,
good.
blame the
There you
fat
go.
guy. Yeah.
So anyway,
everybody blames the
so
fat
she
guy
hired a
around.
person to go in and back up the system off the election machines, right? And she had to do it. She had to do it underhanded. She had to bring him in under another name, used another password to get into the room to let this person back it up. So that's what she did. She was following the law. Now that they arrested her for breaking into, for using somebody's password to get into the room to do it, and they were there with other people. So it wasn't like it was in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. in the morning. Nobody else was there.
Right.
They were there with a group of people. They were all in the room. They were all there, and this person backed it up like he was told to do. She instructed him to do it. She's the elected official. Well, Griswold sued her. They filed charges against her with a local sheriff. They put her on trial, and the judge would not allow Tina Peters to present a defense. He kept denying motions of presenting evidence. Period. Threw the book at her. Gave the woman 9 years in prison. 9 years in prison.
That's insane.
9 years in prison, and she's 70 years old. So if that's not a political prisoner, I don't know what is.
Okay, this is probably bad timing, but you know what I'm going to say.
She don't look like that now.
Her or Hillary?
Her.
No, she's 70 years old.
Hillary's
older than that.
Her mother, now she'll live because her mother's like 95.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Her mom's still alive.
Yeah, her mom's still alive. These are tough breeds. Her son was a SEAL.
They've had a lot of Peters in her life. That's why they've lived a full life. So yeah.
So this is what I mean by, and this is like why people like Anthony call in to scream at the thing, because it's like
nothing's been done.
Nothing. So yeah. So didn't we talk about this before? It was Supreme Court decision in 1805 or something, saying the federal government has more power than the states. It's cut and dry. That's it. No more. So does Trump, is he the federal government? Can he go in there and say with the marshals and say, give me Tina Peters. She's been unjustly prosecuted or whatever. Really? You can't do anything?
He can pardon her.
You can't do anything?
He pardoned her.
What does that mean if you're still in jail, though?
Yeah, see, that's what. Listen,
there's a gray area.
Because they didn't federally charge her. They did it under state statutes, to my understanding.
I guess, and also,
I still don't understand why he can't pardon somebody who has state.
But also, we just decided that the federal government has more power than the state from that Supreme Court decision in 1805. So,
but you could pardon somebody at a state level because they pardon drug dealers and murderers all the time, and that's not federal.
Yeah, well, yeah, and the governor should pardon her. The governor should pull her out of. But that's okay because Mrs. Griswold and the governor of Colorado, hey, don't step on a crack. Don't break your mother's back because they're going to throw the book at you and put you in jail for 15 years, man. That's the thing. That's how all these political prisoners all started, and they're going to kill that.
What's your retirement plan? Well, I figure when I hit 65, 70, I'm going to get locked up in prison. So
you know what they do in
free
Cuba?
meals and free insurance till I die.
Yeah. She almost got knifed the other month in prison. This person who stabbed this lady who stabbed her brother. She stabbed her boyfriend, and then when the brother came in to try to stop the stabbing, she stabbed him, and this prisoner tried to go after Tina in prison. Right? Guess how she had a shorter prison sentence than Tina did for stabbing her boyfriend and her brother.
Yeah, you're kind of a high-profile target, but I mean, you got to remember that you're being locked up by someone who is doing it politically. Like, this is third world country stuff.
This is big time.
It's crazy. I mean, this is third world country stuff, and this is like, it just makes. This is why I put America land of the free for all.
It's a land for the free for all.
It's a freaking free for all. So, anyways, on a good note, we're under contract for a house in Florida.
Good, congratulations.
We're not rich like Skillet. We're on a negative lake.
It's all right. I can't afford a positive lake, brother. I'd have to inherit that thing. And trust me, we were all in there taking flowers, food, anything we can to get on a positive lake. Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
I was looking at
I'm gonna.
pontoon boats last
Hey,
night. Our neighbor has a pontoon boat
I'm
down there.
moving to Florida. I'd put a deposit on an RV lot.
Good luck with that. You know what lots rent for in Fort Lauderdale, James?
I'm not going to be in Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to be 200 miles.
$1,700 a month. A month.
Oh, I thought you was going to say it was something expensive.
That's so insane. It's so insane. I mean,
And we have
insane.
$1,800 a month rent in Springfield. So please.
No, this
We
is just for the ground.
we
This is
looked
just a
at manufactured home communities. There's some really nice little manufactured home communities right next to Disney. Guess how much the freaking lot rent is in perpetuity? And they said it goes up 5% a year. You're going to be
And
like $6,000 in a few
listen,
years.
the prefab homes in parks, the retirement parks in Florida have all been bought out by one or two land companies, okay, like BlackRock,
Right.
okay? And they're all under these names. I'm telling you, it's the craziest thing. It's all under like Wonderful Investment Corporation, Happy Lands, whatever, right? These national companies. And they go in and they buy these parks. So your rent is $550 a month. All right. The next person who rents there, it's $1,200 a month. The next person who rents there, it's $1,800 a month.
Yeah.
Right. All right. They take your motorhome. It's called mobile for mobility. But they say, oh, here, let us put these cement blocks around the base of your mobile home. Let us put in a driveway and a little back garage. Now, all of a sudden, your mobile home is landlocked. You can't move it.
Mobile.
Yeah, it ain't mobile anymore.
Bullshit. I got a sledgehammer and some extra rims and tires. I'm out of there.
Exactly. You are, but not your grandma, all right, who got in there. Then she passes away, God forbid.
Better than me.
Let me tell you the end of the story. Grandma goes to heaven. She gives the mobile home that she owns, $35,000, $65,000 mobile home. She gives it to her kids, inheritance. Here's your inheritance. Now you have to start paying the rent, which is now $1,700 a month there, right? You inherited something that you have to pay $1,700 a month for the rent. And you have to go through their real estate company to sell the trailer. Well, they don't, you're on the back of the list because at the end, they get to get your trailer for $1.
In America, they don't want us to own anything anymore.
They get your trailer for $1. That's the whole idea. The whole idea is to get everybody's property, everybody's trailer, everything. And then they have this big piece of property, the golf course, which they stick a little pre-planned community on. It's just the biggest sham ever.
And they're all $1,000. You ain't finding one for $500. They're all starting at $1,000.
Exactly.
And then they said
single axle 1954 hitch reach trailer, and it's painted up NASCAR color, which is the only color there is. Dale Earnhardt #3 black. Yeah. So,
everybody.
I'm gonna park it down there at the beach.
You'll park it for a couple of days, and then
NASCAR colored.
You'll park it for a couple of days, and then that'll be in county lockup, brother. And then after 30 days, it'll be in the scrap yard.
This America, they're gonna have to come in at me.
Yeah,
dude, we got to have a segment of Redneck James, where he's got to have his own little 5-minute rant.
Hey, I heard a comedian talk about one time. You know how you can tell a future NASCAR fan, right? As a child in diapers, the parents used to fill their baby bottle up with Pepsi. That's guaranteed NASCAR fan.
That's a NASCAR. I went to the
Bad Skillet. That's exactly what my mom did for us.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, I was always in charge of the baby bags. That way you can smuggle your miniatures into places, That's right.
Yeah, I'll get the baby bag, Mom.
I got the baby bag, baby. I'll help
Stupid
out.
Toddlers, you know what I mean, Mom?
A couple of rum miniatures in there, whatever else you need.
He wore a coral shirt, tied in a knot in the front, showed his belly button.
So yeah,
I got the baby bag, honey.
Because
we
could have paid cash for one, and we're like, oh, this is gonna be great. It'll be paid for, $500 a month, whatever. $500 a month's better than a mortgage, and no, it's gonna be more than a mortgage shortly.
Oh yeah,
and it's gonna keep going up.
Keep going
What?
up, baby.
Who's gonna do this? At what point are you gonna say, okay, we got to cap this 5%? She said it goes up 3 to 5% annually, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, in 10 years I'm gonna be paying $2,500 for this thing. Like, what?
And they all
It
leak,
doesn't.
and they have water.
It doesn't even
You
make
have leaks. Yeah.
So I'm 5 minutes to Animal Kingdom, and I'm paying out the wazoo. I might as well buy a condo and pay $1,000 for an HOA. HOAs don't go up as much, I would imagine. They go up, right? But not as much as these things.
You know how to fix them leaks, don't you, Skillet?
I'm a big arsonist, so yeah, I know how to fix leaks.
You go to
no
Harbor
problem.
Freight and you buy a plastic tarp. That's how you fix them leaks.
You can't put a tarp on any of those houses in those communities,
Yeah,
baby.
dude, you do it. You get it. You make it a NASCAR tarp.
Watch me. I'm telling you that right now.
He'll be one.
I'm the
homeless.
I'm the
He'll be an
last
old
beacon of
homeless
freedom.
man going up A1A or 441.
You want me as
pushing
your neighbor because I'm the last beacon of freedom, baby. You'll be
pushing
on your
that cart.
You'll be in your backyard.
You can put that logo on the side of your Walmart cart. Last bastion of freedom, pushing it up 441.
Once again, I say, look, man, why you got to, just because not everybody lives like you in Florida. Some of us do really have the grocery carts that we paid that quarter for to get it. We felt like we had the right to take it home because we paid the quarter. Come on.
Okay, so let's see. Iran went gay, huh? Iran went gay in a big way.
Let's say they went gay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're behind on the story there, brother.
Gayatollah.
The Iranians went gay. The Persian people are still straight.
I do not have. I'm not afraid of Iranians.
Okay.
Yeah, but what the heck is Iran thinking? So the new supreme leader, Mohammad Khomeini, is reportedly gay. So he's reportedly gay. James, what do you think? Think it's the medication, the morphine? He kind of went after his handlers there and was expressing his gayness to his immediate handlers and medical staff.
What he did is he realized the job he had was his death sentence. And he's like, how do I get out of this? Hey, guys, I'm a flaming homo. Give me your dick right now. Oh, that disqualifies me from having that job? Ooh, I dodged a bullet. I'm getting out of this. I just lose
Gayatollah.
Gayatollah. I lost a leg. I don't want to lose my life. Come on, man. This job is for real. Give me your dick.
This job is for real, bro. The Gayatollah, you know what the Gayatollah does? It makes Donald Trump mucho happy. Look at these suckers.
Oh God! There's going to be some rumors that he's not going to be able to rehabilitate. That supreme leader is not going to be able to skate this at all. It's already out. It's out. It's running. The story's running wild.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
He needs to play. He needs to just come out of that Ayatollah closet and just fling it, baby. You gotta own it like
the Chiquita belly dancer for the banana company.
Yeah, the lady with the fruit on her hair, just to put the fruit all into his tent that he wears on his head.
He can't belly dance like he used to.
Reaction, while one senior intelligence official has not stopped laughing about it for days, said one person familiar with the briefing. The shocking claim was described to the Post by two intelligence community officials and a third person close to the White House. All three sources say the implausible flag allegation is viewed as credible by U.S. spy agencies. Two of the sources said the intelligence indicates that Mojtaba has had a long-term sexual relationship with his childhood tutor. The third source said the intelligence indicated the affair was with a person who formerly worked for the Khamenei family. Mojtaba, who is believed to have been wounded in the same February 28th airstrike that killed his father and other members of his family, has made aggressive sexual overtures to men caring for him, possibly while under the influence of heavy medication, one of the Post sources said. U.S. spy agencies do not have photographic evidence of the 56-year-old's alleged sexual attraction to men.
Did he really say not having one of my legs makes my member look bigger? Think about
Now
that.
they can't call him tripod anymore.
Yeah.
What did you say about the member?
Not having a leg makes his member look bigger.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
if they chop
That
off
thing
both,
hangs down
both
to
his
his
legs.
knees. That's impossible. He don't have a knee.
Unbelievable.
I want to get to Trump
with
laughing
one
at him.
saying it was derived from one of the most protected sources that the government has. The fact that this was elevated to the highest
One
of
of the
high
most
levels
protected
shows you
sources.
there's some confidence in this.
He's
Added
got to
second
get some better
source.
eyeglasses
Most of us
than that.
purported sexual
Elton
orientation
John
had been
can get
whispered
him to
about
his
inside
designer.
Iran
He's got to
since
put
at
on
least
some
the
Elton
May
John glasses,
2024
baby.
helicopter crash
The
that killed then
Ayatollah.
President
Yeah.
Ibrahim Raisi.
That's who he
Ali
dated back in the
Khamenei's
80s,
presumed
was Elton
favorite to be
John.
the
You got to
next
bling
supreme
up,
leader,
baby. You got to put some
sources
bling
said
on those robes.
Mujtaba's fought Iran to avoid cranes. By doing cranes, this person
Dude, why aren't
You
you
White
imagine
House
him wearing
May,
like Liberace
President
clothes.
Trump was stunned to learn
He's going to
that U.S.
design
intelligence
one of those
indicates
prayer towers that looks like a penis top.
Don't they all?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
They got big domes on them.
Yeah.
Ayatollah.
Gayatola.
Oh, I saw the video
Ayatollah.
on X,
No.
I think, where he laughed at him when he.
Do not call me gay. I'll kill you.
Oh, dude, you want to get this guy sympathy? Tell the Democrats he's gay. This is
Yeah.
not gonna go good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
so
all those
it's
free Palestine LGBTQ people. They'd be
It's
like,
a tough-
look, see, the supreme leader is gay, so they're not going to throw me off of a building. They did what to him? I didn't.
They are
know
going
he
to
threw
throw
him
him off the tallest building
this
that's
is-
still
Don't
standing.
throw
in
him out of
Iran.
an airplane.
Yeah,
what
the
they're
one,
gonna
the
do.
last one.
Oh, wait a minute.
This
they
is
ain't
a
got him
double
on
whammy,
airplanes
though.
yet.
I think this might have been a trump card, right? Because I think I could totally see our intelligence agency even faking this because they know that you can't be gay over there. So they're like, someone's sitting in the back like John Brennan. Excellent. He's gay.
He's gay.
And then he's like looking, what is this? I'm not gay. Oh, CIA, I hate you. Mossad, I hate you.
As he gets a
Gay?
pound on the door by his secret guard.
Oh, the Gayatollah. It could be totally fabricated, and it doesn't matter.
I
Because it's part of
see-
their culture, right?
I
Where they're like,
see-
they hate them.
I see the Gayatola now on South Park. I can see that in South Park as the Gayatola.
It's like calling American
Walk away with a
Canadian,
crutch
right?
and a missing leg and an iPad.
Cartman is going to go over and be the new Ayatollah now. Cartman will be over there. He'll be like, "You're gay. I'm the new Ayatollah." Ayatollah.
Right on the 72 version. I got a nice verse. Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude. Like I could totally see him not being gay at all. You know, I could just see this completely
It's
fabricated.
a rumor.
And it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. It's hilarious. Because
I'm not gay. I have my 4 wives.
everyone under him now is gonna think, oh my god, he's gay.
I got to work for the
Every
gay
time
guy.
Some of his assistants coming in after the news broke, threw him the newspaper. What is this? It's okay, sir. I'm not gay.
They come out, well, he was heavily
I
influenced
like
by
goat.
America.
I bet you all the goats in the compound are going like this.
Yeah. Yeah, the boy goats and the girl goats are talking to each other.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're gonna do a goat, make sure it's a freaking girl goat, right? Come on now. Come on.
Oh,
So what do we got for real news today, guys? I know there's got to be something.
That
The
wasn't
Gayatollah-
real news.
The Gayatollah is pretty gay and pretty real, though.
well, Susie
wait, we
Wiles.
Before
Susie
you,
Wiles has
Hold-
breast cancer.
no way. Hold that
Yeah.
thought. Holy crap. Do we think the Ayatollah is gay?
Yeah.
You actually
Ding.
think? You think James? Do you think he's gay or it's fake?
Oh, no. Hell yeah, he's gay.
Yeah.
The
I've seen him.
Gayatollah.
I
came
told
out
you.
of
I've
that-
mentioned this
Came
the
out
other
of that
day.
nightclub. He came out of that
He's been
nightclub
westernized
snapping
for
those
years,
fingers.
man. That's what I'm saying. He's been playing the
The
jet setting
Gayatollah,
Playboy,
Panican, Rehab, and
Playgirl.
Smoke. Gay. So what's
Where's
up
your
with
graphic
Susie
at
Wiles?
with the big old stamp that goes in front of all of
Susie
the
Wiles
gay
found
on the
that.
screen.
Susie Wiles found a lump, man. So she's going to be under treatment, and so
That
hopefully
was
she'll
just
go.
broke?
Well,
Hopefully
tell her
she'll
to
go
swallow.
right.
Tell her to finish swallowing.
Did that just break?
Yeah, that broke yesterday. Susie
Wow.
Wiles has cancer. And hey, here's the good news. Maybe she can go run Cornyn's election. Go run Cornyn's election.
Wow.
Take some time off. Go to Arlington Cancer Center. Go to MD Anderson in Texas. Go run Cornyn's election and get out of the White House, man. Quit telling Trump what to do. Let him do what he's got to do.
Wow.
You know?
So it's like the same thing as CAG just dealt with. He had to cut out the tumor.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we have our race. So we've been discussing the race to the finish of major cities. And these are major cities: New York, Chicago, Boston, Oakland, California, Seattle, Los Angeles. And those progressive mayors, Mandami, Johnson, Wu, Lee, Wilson, Bass, they are the race. So we have to decide we're going to be NASCAR fans, you know, so who's going to run their city into the ground the fastest to win the race. So Mamdani, he just came out with a, tax the dead. Okay, so when you die in New York City, your estate tax has now gone up quite a bit.
Well, see, like Bass and Wu are veterans of the game. Mamdani, he's going to be the rookie of the year.
Yeah. It slashing the exemption threshold by over 90% from around 7 million to 750,000. So now you get taxed on everything over $750,000. So if you own a building in New York City, which a lot of people do, a lot of families live in a building, you talk about just duplex, own a duplex. You live in one side of the duplex, you rent out the other side, it helps pay for the whole piece of property. You own a building, you live in the building, and then you own the whole freaking building, right? That's a hell of a lot more than $750,000. So they used to say that's $7 million you wouldn't get estate tax on. Now everything over 750, you're taxed on it. Good luck with that. He's hiring every cop that quits in New York City. He's replacing them with a Muslim cop.
We already knew that was happening. That was going to.
We already knew that.
New York City, everybody's talking about, well, everybody's leaving in droves. He ain't going to have nobody. But that's not the case, because they're just going to replace him with Muslims. Muslims will flock to New York City.
Brandon Johnson, he's the school teacher that became mayor of Chicago after the lady that looked probably the ugliest mayor in the world, right? The prior mayor of Chicago. Anyway, Brandon, there was something about him and $1.9 billion something. So I don't know. I'll research it some more. Michelle Wu, who is the Asian that's running Boston, she just lost General Electric Co. 18,000 jobs. Barbara Lee of Oakland, well, we don't even have to go. It's California. Katie Wilson of Seattle, they just passed a state income tax in Washington, which now all the billionaires are going to be leaving because they worked hard to get their money, and they are not going to give it to her.
Oh, dude, okay. Mercer Island, Bellevue. Oh my gosh. I mean, they take that and shove it in your pipe and smoke it, baby. Because I know millionaires in Washington. My dad lives in Washington. My brother lives in Seattle. So I texted them about that yesterday. I said, and they're like, "Oh crap! Like, did this just pop? Because it just happened after we got off air.
They don't report about it in those states."
I will say, at least there's a 25-hour filibuster. So someone tried.
Somebody
used to be
tried.
a great radio host in Seattle, Dory Monson. He had a heart attack a couple years ago, and he was the king of the airwaves with Lars Larson in the Northwest. I could just imagine him if he was on air yesterday after this happened. Oh my gosh, it would have just been the fireside.
And then I think Karen Bass, she's going to hit the wall at a just duck hook. Rear tire goes down on her vehicle and hits the wall when the Olympics come to LA, baby. Because she is not going to be ready.
This. Look what I put in the Chiron. Which city will crumble first and elect a conservative mayor? Which one is going to elect the first conservative?
None of them. They're going to replace them with more progressives, but dude, they haven't.
My prediction is one of them will get a conservative mayor. It's got to hit the bottom. It's got to hit rock bottom. People got to be cannibalizing each other first.
Right.
I don't think it's going to be Boston because I think it's just not. It's not far enough over the cliff yet. Maybe policy wise, but when you go to Boston, it's not like like Seattle destroyed, LA destroyed,
Please
Chicago
come to
destroyed.
Boston in
You
the
know, Boston's still
springtime.
beautiful,
Yeah.
right? The upper Northeast, or the Northeast, the New England is just amazing. I always tell my wife, like, there's Michigan, there's Boston. I would live in Boston, even though it's completely liberal. Like, because I love that area of the country. I love the New England. I love it. I love the foliage. I love the fall. And I would do it. I really would, because I love that area of the country so much. I would completely overlook the libtards. But I couldn't do that in Chicago. No way. Couldn't do it in LA.
No.
No way. I don't care about your California sunshine. Forget
You
about
get
it.
shot in Chicago.
Yeah, Seattle doesn't even have any sunshine anyway. So, but they got the rain works. We got to get that, by the way. We got to go start when I get down there. We're gonna start spray painting all the sidewalks with the.
I'll bail
the
you
rain,
out.
with the rain stuff. Remember?
He's always quick to bail one of us out.
Hey, who's the mayor of Orlando?
Well, we have a county mayor who is. Remember the lady that impeached Trump, that used to be the police chief of Orlando. Anyway, she's this Black congresswoman. Her husband, who was the sheriff, is the mayor of Orange County, and then the mayor of Orlando is this guy who is very liberal, very liberal.
So with your address in Ochi or how do you say it?
Ocoee.
Ocoee. I don't know if I'll ever get that.
It's
Because it
Indian.
sounds like you're sneezing.
Ocoee.
With
No,
your
it's in
address
India.
there in the suburb, do you have to have a Orlando proper address, or could you run for Orlando mayor?
No, I'd
couldn't?
have to run for Ocoee mayor.
Damn. We got to get Skillet running for the mayor of Orlando. We need to.
No, it's like I said, man, 4 to 5 families run every town in Florida. So wherever you are, Davenport, wherever you are, okay, there's 3 families that run that county.
Wherever I am,
you figure out who they are, and then you'll make some money.
I need to figure out who runs like the Winter Haven area.
Yeah, that's old, buddy. Winter Haven is where all the rich people used to go in the wintertime and water ski, Cypress Gardens. Beautiful, man. You'll see there's some beautiful rich people in Winter Haven, man.
Well, that's where we're going to be. My wife was just down there. She said, I love the Winter Haven area. Everywhere you go, everywhere you turn, there's another body of water.
Right.
Right. So I didn't hang out in Winter Haven when we were down there. So
yeah, they got Legos. Legos is
Legos. Yeah.
Beach Boy, we have failed you if we thought this was a thought-provoking show. Failed you miserably.
Yeah,
I apologize.
The Gmail.
I'll take
Rehab
that
Gmail.
version. That is my fault. If you think this is thought-provoking, that means I didn't do enough. I apologize.
I apologize. Hey, we learned today that the only color is NASCAR, right?
Right, NASCAR.
Exactly, NASCAR, baby. The only
Oh, wait,
color
the
is
last NASCAR.
Dale Earnhardt Black, babe.
The last NASCAR race I went to, my wife and I went, and with her
It
company.
was still on the beach.
No, it wasn't on the beach. Anyway, so that was the early days.
Original
anyway,
NASCAR
we're up there. So we're up there on our seats, and you got to pay for the seats, man. It's a big event, right? And so this lady was in front of us. She seemed like a nice person. She's drinking her beer. She's about 65 years old. And every time Kurt Busch,
my intelligence to the show, I don't know.
Every time Kurt Busch drove past our stands, she would go shoot a bird. She'd go, screw Kurt Busch. This old lady, every time. It was the funniest thing ever, man.
Because they thought he was related to the Bushes of Texas.
I don't know, Janet. We were laughing our asses off. We were
the last
like,
house we bought.
Those are NASCAR fans there.
The last house we bought, the guy we bought it from, he had a heart attack in the house. He died, but he was.
Did he visit you? Any ghosts come around?
No, didn't get to meet him.
No.
But man, he was a NASCAR freak. He left so much NASCAR stuff there. I had some people come over renovating the house and working on the house. I had to start giving NASCAR stuff away.
You could put that stuff on eBay, man.
No,
you could pay for your next house.
I don't want my name to be associated with it. I'll be called the Gayatola.
Gayatola. That's golf. You're
Hey, you guys want to watch NASCAR? What do you do? You just kind of watch them drive in a circle down there. Like, I couldn't imagine sitting there and watching NASCAR for how many hours?
James, that's what's happened. When they changed the rules, the fastest car wins, right? Whatever wins on Sunday sells in the stores on Monday, right?
Right.
Whoever wins, whoever has the balls, the scrotum to go as fast as they possibly can, cheat as much as they can to go as fast as they can to win. Now,
American way, baby.
Now they've constructed it. They've said each car has to be the same, has to be the same engine, the same horsepower. And if you're a little fatter than the other guy, you got to put some weight on the light guy, not the fat guy. You got to put a little weight in the car. Everything has to be
How many
equal.
cars are in it?
Who knows? Who cares? I haven't watched.
24 is who qualifies. There's usually about 50 of them that show up, but usually the top 24 qualify.
Yeah, I stopped watching them when there's just when it's bumper cars. They should just call it bumper cars.
Hey, that would be fun.
Rubbin's racing.
All right, guys.
You don't think
highlight of my morning. I'm gonna go chop some stuff up. All right, Beach Boy, send me a Panican Rehab at Gmail. Hey, it'll be interesting to see what state this say.
I just want to say to Beach Boy, I officially apologize for having such a lame fucking show.
I think that James is gonna have to start doing karaoke twice a week. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
And that way, probably so. That way the score don't get that high.
We gotta find a song that's the Ayatollah went gay.
I have an idea. I'm gonna text you, Skill. That's what we're gonna do.
The Ayatollah went to guitar. I don't want to tell James. Gay. He got gay in guitar.
Gay Ayatollah. All right, guys. Have a great day. We will catch you back here tomorrow.